Welcome to our kitchen. Today we prepare medieval Tuscan farro di spelta, a recipe with farro and chicken from Anonimo Toscano's Libro della Cucina, written in the 14th century. We start with the ingredients. We need a chicken breast, farro, eggs, goat's milk, and goat's cheese. We mix the cheese with the egg whites. We used 80 grams of cheese and 2 egg whites for 150 grams of farro and half a chicken breast. As is often the case in Anonimo Toscano's cookbook, the text offers some possible variations for preparing this recipe. The types of milk the author suggests are sheep's and goat's milk, in addition to almond milk if we want a version for the lean days. Chicken or hen is also optional, and Anonimo Toscano's specifies that it can be added if you want to make a dish like blamage. Medieval blamage is prepared in a very similar way, but usually with rice. Although cookbooks such as the Tractatus de Modo Preparandi et Condiendi o Mia Cibaria et Potus also recommend barley and oats. As for the cheese, Anonimo Toscano's book gives no instructions, except that it must be fresh. You can use whatever type you prefer, including Primosale, Caciotta, Scamorza, Provola, and other similar cheeses. Other optional ingredients are egg yolks and saffron for a yellow version, also suggested in the Tractatus for the preparation of crocium, which is essentially a blamage colored yellow. We boil the chicken breast, let it cool down, and shred it. Then we coarsely crush the farro in the mortar. In medieval and Renaissance sources, the term farro may be confusing because it is used to refer both to a cereal and a type of cereal preparation. Today in Italy, farro refers to 3 types of triticum that are used and sold interchangeably in our country under the same name: emmer, einkorn, and spelt. Anonimo Toscano specifies that the main ingredient is farro di spelta, which means that we must use spelt that has been washed, husked, dried, and broken into a few pieces, as described by the Renaissance naturalist Castore Durante. Other cereals prepared in the same way are wheat, barley, and oats. After cooking the farro in salted water and draining it, we add a little milk, the chicken, and some lard. We cook the farro for another 20 minutes, adding milk a little at a time. We have used about half a liter of milk. Then we add the mixture of cheese and egg whites and cook for a couple of minutes. To learn more about cereals in history, read our book Early Italian Recipes, Cereals, Bread, Pasta and Pies, with recipes from the antiquity to the end of the Renaissance, accompanied by the original texts and our translations. If you want to know more about medieval cooking, read our translation of Anonimo Toscano's book, titled Libro della Cucina, Medieval Tuscan Recipes, which includes an introduction and a glossary to accompany 175 recipes for all kinds of medieval dishes, from meat, fish and vegetables to pies and pasta, with lean and fat versions. This cookbook is a complete source that allows us to recreate authentic medieval dishes using simple ingredients and preparations. Our translation of the Tractatus de Modo Preparandi et Condiendi o Mia Cibaria et Potus in addition to several other translations of primary sources and articles on historical food, is available on our Patreon page. The links to our books on historical food are in the description below, along with links to buy us a beer and purchase our merchandise to support our work. This dish was very easy to prepare and delicious, with the rich flavor of the milk and cheese blending perfectly with the chicken and the farro. A dish that can still be served today in an everyday meal, as well as in a medieval banquet. Perfect for getting started in historical cooking with a few simple ingredients. If you're interested in ancient foods and flavors, subscribe our channel and consider supporting us on Patreon.